You see, the other day I said, I weep for Nigeria. I weep for that entity called Nigeria. I weep for the country called Nigeria. Many people might wonder why. Why are we so daft? Why are we so blind? Why are we so stupid? I say we because I'm included. I'm in Nigeria. You and I, we are celebrating a journey in service by IBB. Well, let me quickly give you a brief rundown. IBB, the Maradona, Babangida, was the head of state for 7 years in Nigeria. He conducted the most perfect election, free and fair, that we will ever have. And that was the Abiola election. He himself attests to it that the election was free and fair. But he annulled, cancelled, rejected a perfect election. Why? I was listening to analysis. He did not even give us a clear reasons why he annulled that election. Probably he has no clear reasons. A lot of people have said that he did that because of personal reasons. Personal reasons that he had with the Abiola's family. Others have said that he did it because he wanted to stay in power. Others have said that the reason why he did it was because it got to a stage Nigeria told him no. But he has systematically or gently pushed the blame to Abacha. What has Abacha got to do with that election? You were the army chief. You were the number one man. You have the executive power. You were the head of state. And the funny thing, Nigerians are clapping for him. When the book was launched, a lot of Nigerians came out and donated millions, billions to the book launch. If Nigeria was a country that knows its right from left, as he launches the book, the SSS will be knocking at his door. We want you to answer further questions. As he launches the book, we'll be waiting for him to come and answer more questions. But what happened? We are clapping. We are hailing a man who has taken Nigeria from the right route to a wrong direction. A man who has cost us a lot. The political buhaha that we are in today started from that election. The only thing worse than an annulation of that election was the civil war that we went into. But I tell you, we have regained virtually all we lost from the civil war. But we'll never regain all we lost from the direction IBB has pushed Nigeria to follow. You know why? Because the civil war, the physical aspect is much more easy to heal than the psychological or emotional aspect. But in this case, it was all emotional aspects. And at the end of the book, he did not say, I am sorry. I am sorry for taking us to a wrong path, knowing fully well that that election was free and fair. It was in an attempt to make up for that election that brought our first, I think the second republic. It was they wanted to make up for what has lost. And that was what brought the Second Republic. And we all know that it's very difficult to make up for what you have lost. It's difficult. How many lives died in the demonstration? What will you say to the Abiola's family? What will you say to those that have invested so much in that election? What will you say to those that have devoted their entire career to becoming part of those in that election? What will you say for the riots that took place after the election was cancelled? What will you say for those that have died because of the riots? Houses that were burnt because of the riots. Property, both governments and private property that were lost. You see, Nigeria is a country where we put the cat before the horse. And that has been one big problem. Today, some politicians are insinuating, using connotative language to tell us that Peter Obi won the election. That Peter Obi won the election. Why don't we do the right thing now? Do we have to wait like what IBB did? Obasanjo ruled for 8 years. Yaradua did 2 years or so, I think. About 2 years, that's 10. Jonathan did 18. IBB did 8. So after 36 years, you're coming out to tell us that the election was free and fair. So coming to Peter Obi, all politicians will not wait for another 36 years to come and tell us that Peter Obi election was free and fair. Hope they will not tell us that the reason why he was not sworn in was because of selfish reasons, like what IBB said. And we tried to push the blame, probably this time around, to the international community. We find it so easily to push blame on irrelevant things. And the funny thing, Nigerians will just accept. And before you know what is going on, we've moved on. So this is the time. We cannot do much about Abiola's case now. Like it's past 3 decades. But we can still do something about Peter Obi's case. That is why every Nigerian should correct the wrong. Every citizen that was done to Peter Obi. We should correct the wrong that was done to Peter Obi. Mahmoud Yakubu has taken us off the right track. The coming election should be a means of pushing the Nigerian and Nigeria into the right track again. Let's find our pathway again. Let's take the good path again. Let's move towards the promised land. We can do it. Now that everybody have learned a lesson, that one man changes the course of our history, we should not let that happen again. We must all begin to rally around Peter Obi. Even if he does not want to come out for 2027, we should urge him to come out, knowing fully well that what was robbed from him has to be given back to him. This journey, this destination that we are going, we need to do everything possible to reach our final destination by putting him, the right driver, behind the steering wheel. A man who is selfless. A man who has told us that he's not desperate to be the president of Nigeria, but he's desperate to see the Nigeria work. And we want him to be part of that group of people that will make Nigeria work. So, my people, a journey in service is a fiasco. It's something that Nigeria should not accept. A journey in service is the wrong thing that has ever happened to Nigeria. It is a big drawback to Nigeria. About 3.5 decades drawback to Nigeria. So we should try as much as possible to let all Nigerians know it. Correcting this wrong is in your hand. Correcting this wrong is in my hands. Let us all come out 2027 to correct this wrong. I was listening to the autograph. It said that IBB did all he could. We don't want to have a president that cannot do more than what is of standard. We don't want to have a president that cannot do what other presidents are doing. We don't want to have a president that does not understand the ethics of governance, that does not understand what governance is all about, that governance is about the people. He came out and launched a book. He made no apology to those that died because of his own selfish mistake. He said he is launching a book, autobiography, which most people are ashamed to accept. As a president of a country, your decision should be smashing. Smashing in the sense that you have all the machinery to investigate, to look into the decisions you are taking. You have ministers behind you. You have a lot of professors behind you that you can consult. And that is the more reason why any president that comes out and said, I made mistake, I advocate that he should be shown the way out. Because all the machinery for taking good decisions is at his disposal. If he does not use it, it means he does not know how to use it. And a good laborer that have the best tools and does not know how to use it is as worse as a laborer that does not have nothing. With that, we'll come to the end of this video. I want to say that the autobiography of the former head of state is filled with lies. And where you find the truth, the reasons are selfish reasons. And where you tend to begin to wonder what is happening here, blames are being pushed to those who know little or nothing about. So that's, for me, it's not a good autobiography. It does not tell the truth. One will think that at this age, that IBB is ready to go and rest with the Lord. It should be ready to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Anyway, for those of you who want to go and read the book, you go ahead and read the book. And let's hear your comments in the comments section. What's your take on that autobiography, A Journey in Service? Don't forget, this is in the TV. We are global and social commentators. We ask all of you to please like and comment. And after, subscribe to this channel. After you subscribe, just press the notification bell button so that each time we make video, it comes directly to you. And then for our returning subscribers, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you, but God love you most. As it is the culture in this channel. We'll catch you when we make the next video. Until then, we'll say chooks, adios, au revoir, bye bye, ciao. Take care.